Hi Taurus, welcome to your week ahead reading. This is for week commencing the 3rd of February. So, the usual spread, 5-card spread. Do let me know if you're getting a bit fed up with the same spread, and I'll definitely look into a new one. So, I personally think this one is really good for week ahead. It's not too in-depth, gives a nice overview, but I'm really open to any suggestions. Anyway, let's have a look. So, 2 Oracle energy and Oracle cards again. Start the reading off. See what your focus is for next week. Let's have a look. For Taurus. So we've got man holding a heart. And then we have community, which, oh my lord, look at that card. I know this comes up quite a lot actually. And this is very similar to the 3 of Cups. So, you know, a lot of friendships and networking and just communication again with support groups and knowing your tribe. Man holding a heart, maybe there's somebody who's holding a little bit of affection for you next week too. Let's have a look. Oh, maybe within that community. That'd be, have to let me know, Taurus. So we're going to start your reading. We're going to use the Light Seers Tarot. And for the time being, I'll just stick to the usual 5-card spread. I might look into doing a new one. I've actually made some notes on what I would like to, how I'd like to do it. But anyway, it's also, obviously it's about what you lovely people would like to. So anyway, dear spirit guides and angels, please join me in this reading for Taurus and make it helpful, hopeful and healing. Thank you. You are just catching my eye every time. So overall energy for next week is the Knight of Pentacles. Your opportunity is the Knight of Swords. Now, you couldn't get 2 opposites if you tried there. Your challenge is the High Priestess. The Wheel of Fortune is what's coming in. And the 10 of Cups is your advice and outcome. Now, the Knight of Pentacles, this is about long-term plans, stability, not rushing things too much, just being patient and making sure that things are in place before you progress something. Pentacles are our material resources, our finances. So for some of you, it could be to do with investments, pensions, something that's long-term that you're looking at next week. When I'm looking at the man holding a heart, it could be long-term relationship plans too. You may be going in together with somebody, maybe looking at purchasing a house together, something that's long-term anyway. And the Knight of Swords is your opportunity. This is to put your action into words. It's actually, you know, if you've been talking about doing something for a long time, there's an opportunity for you actually to do it, to present itself, so you can actually, and the Knight of Swords is the fastest moving knight in the deck. It's like bull in a china shop energy. So all I'll say that always comes with a little bit of a warning for me is make sure you read the small print. If there's any contracts involved with this, yes, obviously get on with it, do what you want to do, but just, you know, be that Knight of Pentacles. Take a little bit more time to read the documents, to read the small print, to look into it a little bit further. The High Priestess, that's interesting, I just said that, and the High Priestess is your challenge. I get the energy here that you're being a little bit impatient, you're not trusting your instincts, you perhaps know that you should be doing something else, maybe. High Priestess also holds secrets. She holds things very close to her chest. So let's see. The Wheel of Fortune is coming in. There's something actually progressing for you. Now with that Knight of Swords, this is not a surprise because Knight of Swords, as I say, is the fastest moving knight in the deck. Knights progress situations, and here comes my dog. And yeah, so this is saying that whatever this is, it's happening, it's moving on to the next stage. And it's the Wheel of Fortune, so it's fortuitous, it's positive. And then you've got the 10 of Cups, and which is amazing. This is about love, feeling fulfilled, feeling romantic, everybody's happy, literally sitting on a rainbow, look. And I love that with that community card too. I don't know if you're going to have a, you know, a real lovely support unit with you two here. So let's have a look. Taurus. Knight of Pentacles. I like the Knight of Pentacles. For some people, he could be a little bit boring because, you know, there's no spontaneity. But anyway, let's have a look. Knight of Pentacles, why are you here for Taurus? And Pentacles are your suit in the tarot. So, Knight of Pentacles. Oh, there we go, 3. Clarified by the moon. Interesting. I've got to stop saying interesting. Oh, Judgment. And the Ace of Wands. So, I feel like there is definitely something that you've got for next week, some real determination to achieve. Because wands are our determination, our tenacity, our drive, our oomph, that fire in your belly. Something new coming in that, you know, is, again, I feel it's more of a sense of determination to do something that you've said you're going to be doing for a long time. The moon is here. Now, the moon is attributed to Pisces. For some of you, that may be relevant. And the moon, when the moon comes in a reading, it is about things coming to the surface. So maybe to do with, there's some information coming with financial information that's going to allow you to make these long-term plans. The moon also can help with anything that might have been confusing, because there's a lot of confusion surrounding the moon. It's a very dreamy energy, a very, you know, not quite sure what path you're going to go on. But I feel like with that Ace of Wands and the moon together, plus we have Judgment, which is all about your calling, it's your time with that Wheel of Fortune. This is something about you finally doing it. And I do feel like it's been something that you've wanted to do for a long time. Now, whether that's change jobs or move forward in a relationship, but slow and steady wins the race. And that's always the message of the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Swords is here, though, and it's like, yeah, finally you're putting your words into action. Your plans are going into action, especially with Judgment there. That's like a double confirmation for you. Knight of Swords, why are you here, please? And thank you for Taurus. Thank you. Oh, we've got 2. Let's get one more, please. So we've got the 8 of Pentacles, which this is about, again, it's about doing stuff, making things to do with achieving your goals, working hard. Pentacles, again, finances. Maybe some of you are independently working. It can also mean that you have decided, especially with this Knight of Swords, that, right, that's it, no more distractions. I need to double down and focus on whether you've got a side hustle going on, whether you're going to start a business, whether you're going to start a new, say, relationship, whatever it is that's coming in. It's lovely and positive because you've got the Page of Wands. Look at that energy. It's like, yay, yeah. Kind of like, I feel like for some of you, actually letting go of some responsibility too. Maybe I've just got the message that for some of you, you're actually stepping down in a role and maybe taking less money, but having less hassle. Because you've got the King of Pentacles also. So he's very financially minded. It's all about the money for the King of Pentacles. So I do feel like there's something financial, and a financial implication to this Knight of Swords, this, you know, putting your words into action. But I really think it's a real positive move for you. Again, the King of Pentacles can also mean feeling very grounded, feeling very, you know, financially stable. Especially with that 8 of Pentacles, this is about finances and, again, working independently. This King of Pentacles in this deck, I absolutely love him. I don't normally like the King of Pentacles in the traditional tarot. He looks very stark, but this guy, you look at him, it's like, not necessarily a man, by the way. It's just the energy. They're very settled, aren't they? You know, I always say, look, you can't actually see what they're wearing on their feet, but I bet they've got slippers on because they've got their dog by their side. And this is making me feel that whatever it is coming in next week for you, yeah, it's making you feel a bit more in control of the finances and chilled. Or whatever the goal is, you know, say whether that's relationship, work, because I'm still very drawn to the man holding the heart. Gosh, he reminds me of Russell Brand, actually. Oh, Page of Cups has come up with the High Priestess. It's like you're not trusting your dreams there. You've got a very creative flow here. Anyway, let's see. Why else? Oh, okay. We've got the Three of Swords. I understand that. And the Chariot. I don't know if you've had some dreams before of what you want to do and they've not worked out quite so well. So you're kind of like not trusting, you're a bit afraid to trust your instincts on something. Because the Three of Swords is about upset, heartache, heartbreak, not necessarily with a relationship, but something that was close to you, to your heart. Now you've got the man holding the heart. I keep going back to him because, yeah. There's something to do with something that perhaps you had this dream before. You've had this, you kind of dared yourself to imagine what it could be like. And now I feel like you've put a bit of a barrier up, like a self-protection thing. I won't be surprised if we see the Eight of Swords come out here. You do have the Chariot as your challenge too. Now this is attributed to Cancer. It could be somebody who's zodiac sign of Cancer who is actually being a bit of a challenge for you, being a bit too forthright, maybe trying to actually steer you off in a different direction. That's what that's making me feel. Now the Wheel of Fortune is here. It's progressing to the next stage, whatever it is. There's progress next week. Let's have a look. Why do we have the Wheel of Fortune? The Taurus, please, and thank you. That's my dog whining, if you can hear him. Bella, be quiet, please. Two of Swords. So the Two of Swords I'm very drawn to because I feel like, you know, with this High Priestess, there's something that maybe you are, I say, putting a barrier up to, and it's like you've got the angel on your shoulder and the devil on your shoulder, and one's pulling you in that direction and the other is pulling you in that direction. And there's like, but I feel like with the Wheel of Fortune coming in, that's moving on. That I feel that's how you have been. And I know that's not strictly speaking with the position of that card, but that's how it's making me feel. Now, the Queen of Cups, beautiful energy. She gives out a lot of love. She's very emotionally intelligent. She does tend to overdo the love. I call her my mothering but smothering card. And I'm guilty of that too. You know, I do far too much for people around me. But I like to do it. I do like to do it. So I don't know if you're torn between, you know, or even a nursing career or something that's somebody who's a caregiver. You're kind of torn between something that you do that is a matter of the heart. And then we have the Five of Wands, which is something very competitive, very, very egotistical energy. Are you torn between using your heart with something, with a job, with a relationship, or do you go the more competitive route? So, for instance, if this was a job, you know, do you go back to, you know, do you need to up your game a little bit and be that salesperson, that more aggressive, I want to say? Now, the Wheel of Fortune, as I say, I think it's going to make the decision for you, and I think it's going to be the Cups, look, because you've got the Ten of Cups as your advice and outcome. So maybe there's something to do with your emotions coming into this, allowing yourself to show the emotion, perhaps. Five of Wands are people, you know, not really on the same page as you. There could even be that those people around you, whatever is moving on for you, there's going to be people that just not. There's going to be arguments about it. But what I see from that is, you know, both of these characters here have got their eyes shut, and I just think you're going to ignore them. It's almost like saying ignore the naysayers. Yeah, move on. The Wheel of Fortune is 10 of Cups. Let's have a look. Why do we have the 10 of Cups here, please? And thank you for Taurus, which we're definitely not complaining about this. This is beautiful. Oh, you got the 3 of Cups, which is the community. I said it's like the community card. Queen of Swords, 4 of Wands. So 10 of Cups, everybody happy, love, everybody's, you know, the people that matter to you with this card, the people that you surround yourself, you're feeling this lovely support because you've got the 3 of Cups, which is about love and support. You've got the Queen of Swords. Now, I like this because this is telling me that you've actually cut out something or somebody in order for these cups to come in. You've risen above. Maybe those 5 of Wands people, because that's what Queen of Swords does. Look, she's in the clouds. She rises above everything. She's firm but fair. She's assertive. She doesn't bring her heart into it. She has to be. She also cuts out people that don't serve her. She doesn't put up with any piffle paffle. And then we've got the 4 of Wands, which is happy home life, stability, celebrations. Could be an engagement proposal here, even. Or something to do with a relationship that is involving the community. Everybody celebrating, going back to that man holding heart and community. Lots of messages here. They're very, yeah. If it's not a new relationship, I think this is like a renewal of a relationship too, towards the end here. It's kind of like by making this decision, there's a sense of relief that you finally know what your plans are, especially with the Knight of Pentacles being there. Anyway, what shall we do oracle-wise? I'm going to go for the wisdom of the oracle. I haven't used these for a long time, actually. Let's see what other messages are here, please and thank you. For Taurus. So what other messages are here for Taurus for next week? All in all, positive week. Look at that gorgeous card. It says mending. You're healing from something next week too. Something is coming round that's very karmic, I feel. And that she's got her friend there helping her make the bunting look. Again, a lot of friendship here, a lot of support. And you've got the 3 of Swords and you're mending from that. So yeah, love that for you, Taurus. Hope you enjoyed the reading. And as always, thank you so much. Welcome to all the new subscribers. Welcome to all the new people, and a massive thank you to those that continuously follow me. I am amazed by your support. So I'll catch up with you next week. Have a great week.